get everything all queued up here. Hi, it's Kyle Babcock here today, Yahoo Sports Radio Indiana, here with Gentleman James, the boxer extraordinaire from Elkhart, Indiana. James, welcome to the Kyle Babcock Show on Yahoo Sports Radio Indiana.
Thank you for having me here, Kyle.
Hey, James, tell my listeners a little bit about yourself. How did you get involved in boxing? What does boxing mean to you? And essentially, tell us about your record. And so just talk a little bit.
Yeah, well, I'm Gentleman James Shorter here at Elkhart, Indiana, professional boxer. I started out when I was very young at the St. James Boxing Club down at the Tosin Center in Elkhart here downtown. I've been boxing since I was about the age of 10, and Ben Barnes and Larry Young, they got me into it. They seen me. I was a little kind of rough kid, and they was like, hey, let's turn all that negative energy you got into something positive. And I didn't believe them, but they gave me a shot and took me down to the gym on Lincoln Center in Elkhart, and then went down there and put the gloves on and haven't took them off yet.
James, what a great story. I know from my personal experience being in college, I had a friend of mine that was a Golden Gloves boxer, and we went to the Tyndall Armory a number of times in Indianapolis. Where have you fought recently, and tell me your record.
I'm 8-3 right now. I just fought in Elkhart, Indiana on December 12th, and then I fought down in Indianapolis the week before that. I just fought down in Louisville, Kentucky in July. I'm going back to Louisville again, and January 23rd, that's my next show, is in Louisville. I'm not really local here fighting. I'm like in Michigan, or I'm in Ohio, or I'm in, like you say, Louisville, Kentucky. I haven't nothing local yet, but I'm working on some here.
You're listening to Gentleman James interview on the Kyle Babcock Show on Yahoo Sports Radio Indiana. James, you're talking about your next fight. It's on January 23rd?
Yes, in Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay, Louisville. So tell my listeners a little bit about that. Do you know who your opponent is at this point?
Right now, I don't know who the opponent is. They're scrambling through, they got 8 different guys lined up, trying to see who will take the fight,
Are they all scared of you?
I guess they are. It's hard. My last fight, I didn't get the opponent until 24 hours before the fight, I went through 4 different opponents for that fight. Me being a heavyweight, I guess guys feel I'm a threat because they say I'm strong in both my hands, so a lot of people don't want to really fight,
So you knocked out your last guy, didn't you?
Yeah, third round knockout.
Third round knockout.
Yeah, third round. He hit him, body shots. Start working on the body. You kill the body, the head to follow.
James, do you find that you're kind of now a mentor for other young kids that are kind of emulating you in boxing? Is that something that you want to do with
definitely.
your life, to kind of mentor young kids?
Yes, that's absolutely what I want to do. I would love to have a group of kids I could talk to and teach them some of the skills I have, along with the discipline that comes along with boxing and everything like that.
Well, James, here, my listeners, a little unique here. I met James. He's a good friend of the new mayor of Elkhart, Indiana, Tim Neese, and I know James worked really hard, so I met James during that process and have just watched him, and what a great young man, and as a fighter, and obviously boxing's a tough sport, but you're using it to get ahead in life and do great things for the community, and James, I look forward to having, a big fight sometime in Elkhart. Are we going to have it at Northside Gym sometime, packed with cheering fans from Elkhart cheering for you?
I would love that. That's my next goal, is to get a big fight here in Elkhart for everyone to see, down Northside Gymnasium, if they allow us to do it there. We're going to work on that, give them a call, see what they think about it. Hopefully we can make that happen in the near future here.
Well, hopefully this new mayor that we both know, maybe will open up a few doors for us to get that, because obviously boxing is so great for the community. But James, thank you so much for taking the time. We'll follow your progress in regards to your next fight. Obviously, we'll do an interview after your next fight, and we'll be promoting it. But again, it sounds to me like most of the people are afraid to fight you.
Yes, yes they are. That's right.
But when you keep knocking these guys out, but the bottom line is you got to get an opponent, and I have a feeling that you're going to get one. And good luck to you, James.
Right, thank you. Appreciate it, Kyle.
Hey, James, thank you so much for taking the time to be on Yahoo Sports Radio Indiana on the Kyle Babcock Show. James, until we meet again, we'll talk again soon. Thank you, sir.
All right, thanks, Yahoo.